Again, R. Kelly this afternoon found guilty on 6 counts.
A lot to sort through because there were 2 other co-defendants, Daryl McDavid and Milton Brown, found not guilty on several counts. So we're going to walk you through this as we digest some of this verdict, because R. Kelly also acquitted on some counts. Like Leah, Chuck Gowdy has been covering this case for many years. We want to join him in the newsroom. Just your reaction, Chuck, and any new information you might have on this trial.
Rob, first of all, federal authorities are bound to say that this was a huge win for the U.S. government, at least the U.S. Attorney's Office here in Chicago. R. Kelly was defendant A in this. The federal government certainly would have liked to have had convictions on all of the counts. They didn't get convictions on 2 of the defendants, but the main defendant here, defendant A, R. Kelly, he has been convicted of additional felonies on top of the 30-year sentence in New York for the child pornography and the conspiracy charge, racketeering. R. Kelly is going to face many, many years here in Chicago, and at the age of 55, you add all of those together, and he is probably not going anywhere, will not see the light of day. This was not a surprise. The way that this came down quickly, the rule of thumb in federal court is that there will be deliberations for 1 day for each week of testimony. That would have been 4 days of deliberations. This barely took 1 day total of deliberations. And so generally that yields guilty verdicts, as it did here today, 6 of them against R. Kelly, 3 child pornography, 3 enticing a minor into sexual acts. Those are serious felonies, especially on top of a man who's already been convicted in New York federal court and sentenced to 30 years in prison. So at the end of the day, the government is going to say, we got what we set out to get, guilty verdicts against one of the biggest names in entertainment, somebody that we have been pursuing for several decades, starting back in Chicago, obviously, but also in Florida, where he was initially arrested years ago. And nothing came of those to speak of, even though in 2003 it looked as though R. Kelly might be headed to this type of an outcome. It didn't happen that way back then, but on this date in September in 2022, it has happened in Chicago to R. Kelly. Our legal analyst, former federal prosecutor Gil Sofer, joining us live now. Gil, the government is bound to say this is a big victory for them.
As you say, was defendant A. He was absolutely the top target here. They had 13 counts against him. They have a conviction on 6. That's plenty. That translates into decades in jail. It's true, 2 of his co-defendants, his 2 co-defendants were acquitted, but they were the much lesser defendants in this case. So all in all, it's a victory for the government.
Wait, was there any possibility that R. Kelly was going to completely get off of the Chicago case, especially after similar charges brought him down in New York?
It was highly unlikely that he'd get off in this case, and particularly with respect to the videotape and the victim, Jane. Right out of the box, she was the most important witness. She gave credible testimony. She was composed, and what she said was corroborated by, backed up by the videotape. Once that evidence came in, it was a near certainty that he would be convicted.
So, what is R. Kelly looking at now with these 6 additional felony convictions just in Chicago? What type of legal exposure in prison would be added to the 30 years in New York?
There's some play as to what precisely he would be looking at, but it is many years in jail. It is literally decades in jail. And the judge has discretion whether to impose this new sentence consecutively to the New York sentence or concurrently, but either way, it's decades in jail. As you say, highly unlikely he'll ever see the light of day again.
Investigators spent years pursuing him. He was a free man and was allowed to continue some of this conduct over the years. It has to be a bittersweet day for the victims and the families of victims who know that that was the case, that authorities pursued him, were unable to get him to this point that we're seeing today.
Yeah, it does. It is a bittersweet victory. He did a lot of harm in those intervening years, but it illustrates the difficulty of pursuing and successfully prosecuting a celebrity of his stature. It takes this much time. He had that much power and influence. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but they grind away, and he obviously met justice today.
ABC7's legal analyst Gil Sofer, thanks so much. Former federal prosecutor here in Chicago. So there will be a sentencing date set now at this point. R. Kelly will reappear in a federal courtroom, and we'll find out what is going to happen next for him, at least in the Chicago case. It's certainly not the end of the legal road. He'll appear before judges, and there are other potential cases and investigations where he will have to answer to those, Gil.
Yeah, that's right. He still has charges pending against him in Cook County. We'll see whether those cases go forward. They might not, given now that he has 2 convictions against him, but they very well might. It's a different government, and they have different interests to enforce. But it was another bad day for R. Kelly, a very good day for his co-defendants.
But at the end of the day, just so we're clear, with 30 years already against him in New York City and whatever he's going to face here, I mean, this amounts to a death penalty case, or I should say life in prison penalty case for R. Kelly, doesn't it?
Oh, there's no question. There's no question. This is life imprisonment for him, particularly given his age. Frankly, it would be close to life imprisonment even if he were 30 years old, but he's not. He's older than that. So this really seals the deal on his ability to see the light of day.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.